Now let's turn our attention to Serbia, where lawmakers have thrown smoke grenades, tear gas, eggs and water bottles inside the parliament. They were seen brawling on live television thanks to the clash. At least 3 MPs have been injured, including one legislator who suffered a stroke. Now these clashes came after months-long students-led protests that have brought the Balkan nation to a standstill. So why is anger simmering in Serbia, and what does this recent clash mean for the people? Here's a report.
Clouds of red and black smoke filling the air, parliamentarians leaping from their seats to brawl, and a banner being held up for all to see. Serbia has risen to bring down the regime. The Serbian parliament has witnessed all kinds of chaos in the past, from water being thrown to microphones being torn out. But the use of smoke bombs is unprecedented, and this marks a dramatic escalation to a saga that began about 4 months ago. In November, a recently renovated concrete canopy of a railway station caved in. It happened in Novi Sad, a city in northern Serbia. The canopy of its main railway station collapsed onto the pavement, killing 15 people. Many believe that this tragedy occurred due to hasty work by shoddy contractors, which led it to become a symbol of what many Serbians see as corruption at the heart of President Alexander Vucic's 12-year rule, and a flashpoint for growing discontent in the country. As anger hit the roof, vigils held for the dead of the canopy incident quickly transformed into massive months-long student-led protests. They have drawn crowds in seemingly every corner of the Balkan nation and brought the country to a standstill.
I think this is the moment when we have to stand by young people and their demands, which are actually demands for a normal life.
The whole world needs to see that we have a problem. What is happening in Serbia is not normal. It is up to that generation to raise the alarm, and it is up to the older ones to solve this situation.
The Vucic government's response has been mixed throughout, from promising concessions to dismissing the movement as a sham orchestrated by foreign governments. But despite this, the protests have continued, posing a threat to Vucic's hardline rule and fueling political tensions. In January, Prime Minister Milos Vucevic resigned from his position to calm the discontent. However, protesters believe it is a ploy to distract citizens and deflect blame. Which brings us to yesterday. The parliament was in session to confirm the Prime Minister's resignation. That's when outside, peaceful protests continued. Crowds held 15 minutes of silence for each of the victims. Meanwhile, inside, chaos erupted. As dozens of lawmakers gathered in the chamber, opposition lawmakers lit flares and tossed smoke grenades. As the room filled with smoke, matters escalated to physical confrontations. Parliamentarians hurled eggs and water bottles at each other, while some leapt from their seats to brawl with security guards. And this was the result. 3 members of the ruling Serbian Progressive Party were injured, including a pregnant woman. Among those injured, one suffered a stroke. This incident is making headlines the world over. After all, it is an unexpected result of long simmering anger. But can this incident do anything for the ordinary Serbian, or will their dreams of change continue to go up in smoke?
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogon, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model, and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.